Hello, this is the second bookshelf we built. The shelves are 8 inches wide and 3 feet long.
No, 3 feet height.
3 feet high and 6 feet long. They're made of pine wood, and the
pine is kind of a soft wood. So it may cup after a couple of years. Cupping meaning it may bend a little bit towards the floor, but that's all right. We can always turn it over and counter the bending. Then describe the shelf.
Well,
what you are seeing here is the exact color of the wood. We have not put any polish or anything. After we built the shelf, we kind of sanded the rough edges, and there is some more sanding to do. But I kept this top portion open because I want you to see how the shelf was built. The shelf, all the shelves, there are 4 shelves here. All the shelves are resting on 3 pieces of all thread. What all thread is it's a long iron thread. These are 1 foot long because I could not get exactly 10 inches long all threads. So eventually I'll have to cut them at here with a hacksaw so that they are smooth and fine. But the whole idea is to clamp this wood or the shelves by this. So if you tighten the all threads from both ends, they will eventually come closer, and the distance between the all threads will be 8 inches or slightly less because you want to clamp it a little bit so that they're nice and sturdy. And once that is done, you start from the bottom rung. You put the bottom shelf first. So here is the bottom shelf. You put the bottom shelf first, then tighten it a little bit, not all the way, because if you tighten it all the way, it may look kind of slanted or may look like a rhombus at first. So just nicely snug, that's all we want to do. Then put the second one, then put the third one, and now I'll put the fourth one so that you know what they're resting on. This is the wood that is 6 feet long, 8 inches in width. So once you have done that, just put it here. See, it's already tight. So you put it, and voila, that's your shelf. And once the shelf is made, you may stain it, but because it's a soft wood, you really do not want to stain it at first. You want to use some kind of a pre-stain so that when you apply the real stain, it will not create blotchy look all over the place. And once everything is done, you can use a hacksaw, and I have done that. You can use a hacksaw to cut the excess all threads so that they will not harm the wall or they will not get entangled to your clothing or such. So let's look at the finished product, which is here. This is the first shelf we built, and this is how it looks like. They are rock solid. There is no slack, nothing, and they are standing fine. And it's very interesting that without any cross braces, the shelves are standing fine. When I first saw the design, I was not very convinced that this will work, but then I thought about it and said, well, why shouldn't it work? Because these braces here, these are the braces basically. This is clamping the shelf together. So once they're nice and snug, you got a good shelf. And all 3 of us chipped in and built this thing, and we are mighty proud of it. Thank you. Build one yourself. Bye-bye.